Hi, this is Sarah McClure, and today we are taking the farm tour at Castle Hot Springs with our guide Ian.
The goal on the farm is to try to provide the best quality fruits, vegetables, and herbs to the kitchen, the bar, and ultimately you. So that's what we try to do, and we try to do that in kind of a sustainable and delicious way. So really we're focused on flavor more than anything else. So we'll kind of go through the culinary garden today. We'll stop by the greenhouse and check on some of the tomatoes. And then actually at the end we'll stop in and have a little tasting of some of the highlights kind of the farm right now. Then you collect the seed pod, and it's kind of like a radish flavored green bean or something. So you can give it a try. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. Split this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, really?
Flour too. So this one kind of come out, grab whatever they'd like, and then head back in. So we realized we wanted to provide more of the substance of the cuisine itself. So that's when we added the farm, which is over there. That's 3/4 acre of vegetable production, our nursery greenhouse, and so that's where we grow most of the bulk, like the lettuce, most of the lettuce greens, the carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, beets. Most of that goes over there. This is more herbs and edible flowers. But these three I'd really like to give to people because they're all super unique. This first one right here doesn't look like much right now, but this is actually stevia. Have you ever heard of stevia? It's a sweetener.
Yeah.
So it actually is real. It comes from a plant. Yeah, so it should be really sweet. So this one, we're trying to figure out what our use is going to be. This one is really interesting too. This one I think is probably more, it's like, I would consider it, it's like spring water concentrate. So this is called glacier lettuce. It's actually an edible succulent that takes all the salinity kind of the water and stores it in its leaves. So it's really kind of interesting if you look at that. Yeah, it's like little water droplets all over it, and it's actually salt water droplets. So
Really? So
yeah,
it has
so
a
it's
salty
kinda,
flavor?
Yeah.
Is it salty?
So really interesting.
It's salt water.
This is French sorrel. So this one will kind of catch you off guard. Don't feel like you have to eat all of it too. Kind of like a lime alternative in pesto
There it is.
or something. Really interesting. Yeah. So those are kind of some of the more unique ones. On these peas are the flowers. We'll harvest the flowers of them. So these flowers are really, really nice and tasty. They taste like peas. Almost like if I wanted to propagate this, I could like cut it right there, and then put this horizontally like under the soil, and it'll actually, you can see that little bump right there. That'll actually pop out and like form a new plant. So like naturally how it spreads is it kind of falls over, and then it like roots out and shoots out. It is, yeah, can be. So you can kind of take a little chunk to give it a try. The outside is a little kind of tough, but the inside should be pretty nice. Should be really sweet.
Sugar
Yeah,
cane.
so pretty much at the beginning, harvest the full bulbs, use those. Also the stalks, like you can see like the little, like the fronds, those are actually hollow on the inside, so you can actually use those as edible straws. So it kind of like, it has a, almost like a, it's a really spicy garlic flavor. And so that one,
Oh, wow.
we'll sometimes do like we've done in the past like a tempura batter on that, with like some Crispies on top. Yeah, really nice. So, there you go.
What is this again?
This is called Tokyo Bikama.
Okay.
And it's basically a Napa cabbage that's flowering right now. So, yeah. This one, so if you just look at the top of it, it does resemble broccoli, right? Just the very top. So all broccoli really is a premature flower. This one is actually better. That one kind of looks a little woody or something. So. But it should be pretty sweet, right? And tastes like broccoli. So,
It does.
yeah. So that's the Hansai type. Love this plant. You can use the leaves of it too, Actually, pretty much all, like broccoli, cauliflower, eat the leaves of it. I mean, it's great. Cauliflower greens are one of my favorites. yeah, so this technique of growing is called high wire technique, and so this is more or less what I went to school for. Is greenhouse production hydroponics. David actually does a lot of the tomato work now, which is awesome. But basically, what we do is we take all the we'll plant tomato seeds. Basically, everything that we plant is in here is indeterminate. So that means that the tomato basically constantly is growing, flowering, and fruiting, and so it's a constant harvest where sometimes you have determinate tomatoes which like get to a certain size, put out all their flowers at one time, and then basically have a short harvest with them. So what we do is we'll plant them here, or we'll seed them, put the tomatoes plants in here, and then we'll grow them up these strings. So flipping them to them and pruning them. Then once they reach the top, which they do, we'll do what's called leaning and lowering. So basically, you'll take the clip at the top, release some of the string, the whole plant will actually drop down, and then we'll kind of lean and lower. So basically, the tomato plants go up, and then they start kind of winding around each other.
I highly suggest that you make time for this tour in order to get a full understanding of how the water from the hot springs enhances the growing and flavors of their crops.
Carrots, and
Oh my god.
it's just it's super carrot. It's fucking awesome.
So good.
I love this carrot so much. Yeah. So this variety is really, it's a great variety. It's a hybrid, and it has pretty weak tops. So that's the only problem with it. It's difficult to mechanic. This right here is the kohlrabi, actually. So this one's an interesting one. They call this a German turnip. And yeah, we'll do I guess the beet next. So this right here, this is just it's a boro beet. And so yeah, so pretty nice beet. Edible flower that tastes kind of like cucumbers. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Plus, you'll get to taste new varieties of fruits, vegetables, and herbs, and see where the ingredients for your meals are grown. Please reach out to me when you are ready to plan your next vacation to Castle Hot Springs in Arizona. Thanks for watching.